Well, joining us here on set is Tamer Qarmout. He's Professor of Public Policy at Doha Institute for Graduate Studies. He's also a Palestinian from Gaza. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. The WHO is making it very clear that even a 3-day pause of any sort isn't going to give them enough time to be able to vaccinate everybody, and that would suggest that obviously the risk of polio and other diseases is still going to be there. Why do you think that Israel has agreed at this point to have these temporary pauses?
Rob, it seems to me like Israel is doing a favor to the international community by even allowing this to happen or agreeing to give these 3 days pause for related entities to provide vaccine to children in Gaza. I mean, that's so pathetic. I mean, to get to this stage where the international community is begging Israel to vaccine children. And this tells you to what extent this war has become immoral and genocidal under the watch of the international community. I mean, this is unprecedented in modern history to see this happening. And yes, I mean, the speaker from WHO, she's right. What about other vaccines? And what about if they all get vaccinated and then the killing continues? I mean, kids and children in particular have been the highest casualties and victims of this war, of this genocidal war. So yes, this war needs to end. This genocidal war needs to end. I mean, the health sector in Gaza has been systematically destroyed and targeted. 3 days for sure will never be enough to vaccinate 30 or 40% of Gaza's populations, which are young and children. And for sure, it's a joke. It's a sick joke by the Israelis who say, we offer you 3 days to vaccine children, knowing that the entire health sector has been destroyed. There are no clinics, there are no basic conditions whatsoever to provide this vaccine. But again, this is Israel. It acts as a pariah state above international law, and sadly we are at this point now.
We've obviously heard the allegations from the International Court of Justice several months ago saying that there were grounds for the belief that genocide was being committed in Gaza. Does this kind of action in any way give Israel any leverage against that? Are they able to say, no, well, we're doing humanitarian activities, but by allowing these vaccines to be in?
No, of course, not at all. Because, I mean, I pretend to allow some conditions to provide some vaccine. Like, these are like, impossible conditions, first of all, logistically, 3 days. And then continue the killing of the same targeted group. I mean, you provide them vaccine on one hand, and then you kill them from another hand. So this is devilish, this is devious. I mean, no one can accept this. Human beings should not accept this. The international community should not accept this. An immediate stop of this war should be the only condition to move on, and then to allow vaccinating kids, and most importantly, stop the killing and massacring of kids. That's the top priority.
Tamer Qarmout, we appreciate you being with us. Thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.